All right, so you've been thinking about buying your first home. You have no idea where to start, where to begin. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to give you 3 steps to ensure you do everything the right way the first time. Well, hey, my name is Mike Corbett. I am a real estate agent here in Gastonia, North Carolina with Tammy Parker Realty. So I get this all the time. People always ask, hey man, I have no idea where to begin, where to start. I want to look at buying a home. What do I do? So I thought this would be a good video to give you guys some steps that I would tell you guys from a licensed professional. What I suggest to all of my clients. Step one: ask yourself, are you financially ready to take this step of buying a home, to becoming a homeowner? This will be the biggest purchase you ever make in your life. This will be the biggest investment that you will ever make in your life. What do banks look at when they ask, are you financially ready? Banks look at credit. Obviously, credit scores are the most important thing that we have to show, our willingness to pay back a monetary value or a monetary loan. So most banks, what they require is going to be a 640 or higher credit score. Okay, let's say you don't have a 640 or credit score. That's fine. A lot of people don't. It's okay. So there are some banks that'll do mortgage loans for clients if they have a credit score under 640. They'll go as low as 580. So if you're a 580 or better, you can possibly get qualified to buy your first home. So don't let, being above 640 scare you. The next thing you need to ask yourself, how much money do you need? If you're looking at a house that's $250,000, how much money do you think you would need to put as a down payment? The answer is 3.5% is a minimum that you guys would need to have set aside in the bank account, to put down as a down payment. So on $250,000 house at 3.5%, that's about $87.50 is what you would have to have, in a savings account somewhere to put as a down payment. If you're not there yet, hey, start saving. 20 bucks a week, 100 bucks a week, 100 bucks a month, whatever you need to do to get to that amount, start saving now. All right. And there's also other loans out there that a lot of people are not aware of. For military personnel, there's a VA loan. There's also USDA. That's real big in our area in Gaston County because we have a lot of rural areas. All right, the next fee that you got to look at is, when you find that house, you're now under contract, and your next fee is going to be closing costs. To the normal person, what is closing costs? What does that include? What is that exactly? Well, closing costs, in the bank's terms, it is a fee that they're going to charge you for them lending you the money to buy this home for the next 30 years. There's also title insurance, and title insurance just protects your deed once you buy the house. If anybody ever makes a claim that they're the rightful owner, you have insurance that guarantees hey man, this is my house. I bought it fair and square. When you're looking at how much closing cost is going to be, it can vary. You usually look between 3 and 4%. So that's a little bit of money that you need to keep aside, other than your down payment money. Another 3 or 4% of your purchase price that you need to keep in to help pay for closing costs. But a lot of people don't know this. You can actually negotiate with the seller to have them pay some or all of your closing costs. So it really just depends. Step two is to hire a local real estate agent. And I keep saying the word local because you want somebody that knows the area. You want a local expert within the area that you're looking to buy a home. If you're looking in one part of the state and this agent lives on the other side, they may not be the best agent to have because they don't know the area. They don't know where all the hot spots to go in the town. They don't know where the best place to get food is. They don't know how the actual market's performing. So that's why it's always important if you're relocating somewhere, find somebody in that area that has driven success in that area, and ask them these questions. Now, being that you are looking to hire a real estate agent, how do you go about doing that? It's easy. Just ask around. Ask some friends that's bought houses recently. You can also look on Facebook. You can Google. Zillow has a good place to find agents. But I would definitely recommend to you guys to do some interviews. This is somebody that's going to help you make this big purchase that you're about to make. They're going to guide you through the process, and you want somebody that's going to be there for you, that's going to have your best interest in mind at all times. Ask them a couple questions. Hey, how many clients do you currently represent right now? That's a big question to ask, because if you have a client that's representing, 15 to 20 clients at one time, that's there's just not enough hours in the day for one agent to handle 15 or 20 clients that's looking at 15 or 20 different houses every day, all day. There's no way. The next question you should ask them is, are you full time or are you part time? Now, hey, there is nothing wrong with an agent that's part time. The only downside to somebody that's going to be part time, if they have an 8 to 5 job, how available are they for you to go look at a property? So just kind of keep that in mind. Most jobs want to allow you just to get up and leave to go show a house for 2 or 3 hours. So that's another very important question to ask: full time or part time. The third question that I would recommend you guys to ask is, do you have any recent reviews that I could look at, or any testimonials that I could look at? And these are huge, because these are other people that went through this transaction with that broker, and you see exactly how they treated that client. If it was good, bad, or whatever, you know what type of client or what type of agent this is. So, those are good questions that you'd ask during the interview process. So don't be scared to interview 3, 4, even 5 agents. So now we have came to step 3. Step 3 is by far the most important step you guys have to do as being a buyer. Get pre-approved. You got to get pre-approved. There's so many benefits to getting pre-approved before you even step foot in that very first house that you want to look at. The main reason why is, everybody loves looking at these $500,000 houses, $800,000 houses. Everybody loves them until you see, okay, wow, my mortgage is going to be how much a month? There's no way. So everybody loves those houses. So, don't live, above and beyond your means. Get pre-qualified. And they can tell you, okay, hey, you're pre-approved up to $250,000. Perfect. You have so many options at that price point. And letting your agent know that, that saves so much time that we can go out and look at the right house the first time. Because, in today's market, houses don't last long, and we have to be the first one to get feet on the ground and look at this property. There's no point of wasting time looking at, too expensive houses that you guys just doesn't budget for. Find out how much you can qualify for, look at those houses and those houses alone. All right, guys, so just to wrap everything up again, man, 3 steps. Ask yourself if you're financially capable of buying a home. Step 2, get with a real estate agent. Hire and interview a local real estate expert. And of course, number 3 is getting that pre-approval letter from your lender. So if you guys follow those 3 steps, I can assure you that you will find the right house the first time without any hiccups. Hey guys, drop a like, drop a comment. Thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you guys soon.